This is for Year 11 methods. It's 14 in question number 5. Find the general solutions and hence find all the solutions for x in a given interval. Okay, to find general solutions first. Strip this back so I have the sine of the angle. So I'm going to have the sine of 4 pi x equals negative root 3 on 2. Moving the negative root, the root 3 first, then moving the 2 over. So, all stations to Cambodia, sine will be negative in the third and in the fourth. And the value of sine of theta that equals root 3 on 2 is pi on 3. So, I have my first solution at pi plus pi on 3, and the next one 2 pi minus pi on 3, and the next one 3 pi plus pi on 3, and the next one 4 pi minus pi on 3. Going around again, the next one will be 5 pi plus pi on 3, and the next one will be 6 pi minus pi on 3. I can see a pattern here where I have the odd pi's plus pi on 3. So that gives me a rule of 2n plus 1 pi plus pi on 3. And I have a rule here for the even pi's minus pi on 3, which will be 2 pi n minus pi on 3. Even n is an element of all integers. Okay, so this is my angle. I have 4 pi x equals 2n plus 1 pi plus pi on 3, or 4 pi n x equals 2 pi n minus pi on 3. I'll move the 4 pi over. X is going to equal 2n plus 1 pi on 4 pi plus pi on 3 on 4 pi, which will be the pi cancels, 2n plus 1 on 4 plus 1/12 is one set of answers for x, and that will find all of the answers in the third quadrant, or x equals 2 pi n on 4 pi minus pi on 3 on 4 pi. So that will be n on 2 minus 1/12. So they are my general rules for x. X will equal 2n plus 1 on 4 plus pi on 12, plus 1 on 12, and x equals n on 2 minus the 12th. Okay, so that's the general solutions done. Remember, there are many general solutions that you can come up with. Even if the book puts this together under the one denominator and puts this together into the one denominator, doesn't make it any more correct than yours. Okay, now I'm looking for all of my solutions between here and here. So when n equals 0, I get an answer of 1/4 plus 1/12, which is 3/12 plus 1/12 equals 4/12 equals 1/3, and I'll take that because that's within my domain. Or x equals negative 1/12, and I'll take that as well because that's in my domain. Okay, if n equals 1, I get an answer of 2 times 1 plus 1 is 3 on 4 plus 1/12, which is times by 3, 9 on 12 plus 1/12 equals 10/12 equals 5/6, and I'll take that answer because that's also within my domain. Or when n equals 1, I have a half minus a 12th, which is 6 on 12 minus 1 on 12, which is 5 on 12, and I'll take that as well, because that's also within my domain. Looking for more solutions. If n equals 2, I will have 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, which is 5/12, plus 1/12. Sorry, 5 on 4 plus 1/12. But 5 on 4 is already bigger than 1, so if you plus a 12 to it, that will be no good, because that will be outside my domain, so that won't give me a solution. Or 2 on 2 minus 1/12, which is 1 minus a 12th, which is 11/12. That's within my domain, so I'll take that answer. If n equals 3, this is going to be too big, because 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, 7 on 4, plus 1/12, that's no good, that doesn't give me any answers. If n equals 3, I've got 3 on 2 minus a 12th, but that's already 18 on 12 minus 1 on 12, so that's no good. And as n equals 4, this is just going to get bigger, and this is going to get bigger, so I'm not going to find any more solutions as n gets any bigger. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solutions from those two rules for n equals 0, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I'm going to consider when n equals -1. So when n equals -1, I'm going to have -2 plus 1 is -1/4 plus 1/12. And -1/4 is -3/12 plus 1/12 is -2/12, which is -1/6. So that's in my domain. If I put a -1 here, I'm going to have -1/2 minus 1/12, which is -7/12. So that's also a particular answer. I'd like to consider when n equals -2. When n equals -2, I'm going to have -4 plus, so -3/4 plus 1/12 is -9/12 plus 1/12, which is 8/12 negative, which is -2/3. That's also a solution. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The period of this particular sine curve is 2 pi divided by 4 pi, which is a half. And my domain goes across a distance of 2. Therefore, every one I would expect, every half I'd expect 2 answers. Since a half goes into 2 4 times, I'd expect 8 answers. And I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're my 8 answers. I know there'll be 8 answers because sine will equal this twice every period, and my period is a half, therefore there are 4 cycles, therefore I'd expect 8 answers.